Alright, this is going to be another buying stuff off eBay to resell on Ain't Easy video. In my free time, usually late at night, what I'll do is I will look on eBay for things that I might want to buy. And, I'll go in different kinds of searches. I'll go like for jewelry if I say, oh, let me look for jewelry today. Or I'll go for action figures if I feel like doing that. And I don't know. I like the other stuff that I bought. What? Dinosaurs. If I was buying dinosaurs, because I was quickly becoming a Tony Exotic dinosaur king. But I haven't bought any dinosaurs in a few weeks. I haven't even looked. It's like I think I got enough dinosaurs. I still have to list the ones that I bought, so it's like I don't even care. Yeah. But I said, oh, let me see if I can get some action figures. So this was probably like I don't know, a search for maybe a couple of hours. And here's one lot that I bought. And I'm going to show you the actual... What I did was I finally got it. It didn't take that long, actually. But I did get it. And I'll go through each one. And I only paid $6.50, you can see. And shipping was $7.50, so I paid more for shipping than I did. And shipping was actually $7.50. That's what it said on the box. So I paid more for shipping than I did for the action figures. What drew me to this was when I figured it out, it was these figures were about $2 a piece. So I said, oh, $2 a piece. I'm sure there's money to be made on those. Now, when I got them, you know what? Let me show some. I want to show one thing first that I did win. Here's another thing. I was also bidding on Fontanini figures. And figures like this, I felt a fair amount to pay is $5 a piece. Now, this is, again, how it ain't easy. I bought this lot for $25, free shipping, even. And the lady didn't ship it right away. So I was like, I waited, not thinking about it. Then I looked and I go, she hasn't even shipped us. So I contact her. And she says to me, oh, I don't really sell much on eBay. I didn't even realize it sold. And she'd run an auction. So I was like, okay, no problem. You going to ship it? She goes, yeah, sure. Then she tells me how, I'm even going to throw in another one because I made you wait an extra week before I even shipped it. So I was like, oh, wow, that's great, right? So then what happened was she contacted me a few days later and was like, I've been looking all over the house. I can't find these. So here's your money back. She just gave me money back. And I'm like, oh, all right. So the only thing I'm checking is because you can get more for these. She sold these $5 a piece. These should run like maybe 20 a piece. And that's what I was going to do. I was going to list them maybe 20. 25 or something like that, and then if they go on sale, I'd run sales and things like that. So I thought this $25 would have been, especially the other one, like maybe $120 to $100, like $140 maybe. So maybe $120 or so. So she did refund my money, so I didn't get this lot. But what I've been doing is, because I do eBay so much and so long, I've been wary of people that will say to themselves, holy crap, I sold that for only $25. I could have gotten way more for that, and they'll just do some crap like, oh yeah, I can't find it. I've been looking all over. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, so I'll just refund you the money. No big deal. Right. So I haven't done anything or said anything or whatever to her. But my plan is to keep an eye on her listings for about a couple of weeks or so. And I have been. And if she relists these, then I'll contact her and say, oh, I see you found them. Okay, I'll buy them now. And if she's like, oh, well, I don't really sell them, I'll go, no problem, and then I'll give her an egg. That's my plan. But so far, she seems like she's just the kind of person that puts stuff on eBay, like one item, and then can't find it, which is weird. All right, so anyway, let me go back to this listing. So here's the figures. Just zoom on those quick. You can see that, right? And now I'll just go through the actual figures. And what I did... Here, just give me a sec. What I did was I found ended listings, which I can show to you, and just okay. All right, what I did was I found in my neighborhood. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's
It's Saturday afternoon and it's around 3 o'clock. What they do is they drive around all the first responders, and it's like to wish happy birthday to the kids that are stuck home.
Yeah.
So they whoever's birthday is around this time, like maybe last week or next week, Or even today, they have them stand outside their house, and then they drive by and they do their sirens and they wave to them. And
Yeah.
it's a nice
So it's a
thing for
nice
the
thing.
kids.
It's
Yeah.
like kind of what they're doing in Manhattan, where at 7 o'clock every day, somebody goes out, everybody goes to their windows and just bangs and makes noise to celebrate our
Well, they do that
essential
here
workers.
too. The mayor's trying
Yeah,
to
they
get
try and do it
everybody out
here, but
there.
it's not the
But I
same.
always don't pay attention when it's 7 o'clock.
I know. You could set your alarm.
Well, actually, they
for
sent me
7.
a notice. It's like later on, I'll look and I'll see at 6:45. They sent me a notice to tell me to go outside and clap and stuff.
I mean, we
and I'm
could
like,
do it, but
no.
there's nobody that'll do it. There's
I
not
mean,
enough.
I really appreciate what they do.
Yeah. No, of course we do.
But I'm busy.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so anyway, here's one of the figures I got in a lot. Here it is. Let me see. There's the box. You know, let me just take them out. I'll just throw them on my keyboard so I have them handy. There's a couple of things in there that I didn't really know what it was. One thing I figured out. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, this. All right. So here's a SpiderMan. Do that. There it is. This is good condition. So right now, someone's selling this one. It's a zip rocket 4-inch action figure, and it's from the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Okay. Someone has it for $4.99 plus $3.95, which is $9. So I could list that for $9, but what I think I'm going to do is I got this with it. So I think what I'm going to do, and this one sells, actually the lowest one on eBay right now is almost $15. So what I think I'm going to do is lot these. Mine, unfortunately, was owned by, who is that kid? Do you see it? That's somebody's name. Why can't I read that now? Do I have it upside down? Oh. Apparently, wait a minute. Here, what does this say? What does that say? Why I can't read what it says. It's got somebody's name on it. Apparently, this person had a lot of problem with theft. So he had to write his name on everything, including very small action figures.
Which way does it go?
I don't know. It's like weird. Some kind of cryptic, you know.
Pizzo 103?
Pizzo 103.
Or, I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever. So, something's going on there. But I think I'm going to lot those two. And that would be $20, and that would get me my money back. All right. Now let's go through the rest. Oh, here is a Marvel Universe Series 2 Ghost Rider with chain. I don't have the chain, but this was the cheapest one that they had. It's like $13. So where's mine? Mine's in pretty good shape. There. See, if I do this, it's backlit. But there it is. It's a good shape. Nothing wrong with this. I'll probably put this on for $11.99. You know, 2 pictures front and back. I'm dropping stuff. All right. So what is that so far? 20, like $30. 32. Oh, this one. Okay, where is that? I know which Batman this is. Where is he? Hold on. Okay, that's the Batman. I was able to figure out who he is. It's DC Comics Multiverse Batman versus Solomon Grundy Clayface figures, set of 2. Now I don't have an idea of price. Wait a minute, maybe I do. But that tells me, that's the research I did. I figured out what it was, so now I know what it is. Yeah, and there it is. Okay, so someone has it for $15. So what is that? 30, 45. Okay. All right. Oh, this is the one that I thought was most interesting when I looked at the lot. I was like, Wolfman. I was trying to research. I'm doing Wolfman. I'm looking at all these Wolf things. Turns out that it's a rare vintage 1998 Star Wars Volvifmon Jedi action figure Wolfman. And it's made by Kenner. And the cheapest one online right now is $12.95. And I have that. So, man, I already forgot what I was up to. I have to, like, talk and do math. All right, so it was like 20, 35, 48, maybe $60, right? Because let me just. This was, no, wait a minute. This is 20. I think this was 12, so that's 32. I think this was 15, right? So that's 47, 45, and I'll just say 45. I'd like $60. Okay, $60. All right. Oh, and then I had this Man of Steel. Where is he? This is, I figured out what it was. It's a split cycle. And he sells for $10 mint in the package. Let me see if I found one loose. No, I didn't. I couldn't find any loose. I know what he is, though. So what I might do is I might save him and not sell him yet. Or just put him loose, you know, for like $8. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So that one's probably the least valuable. Oh, here's a Predator. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a Predator. I was able to figure this one out. Let's see. Here he is. And I have this side shoulder mount space gun thing. All right, vintage Predator figure, cracked tusk, 1993 Fox Cannon loose, $9.99 plus. So it's like $14. So what was it? 60. So 74. I'll just say 5 on this. So say 80. Almost done. So I paid $15, right? 80. Oh, and here I found this one. And this one is, again, this is $8 plus $4. This is like $12. That's the lowest one that's on now. So that's 12. So that's 92. Okay. Oh, and I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like Michael Keaton. If you ever see any Batmans that look like Michael Keaton, Dark Knight. Right? Dark Knight? Is that right? Let me make sure. Yeah, Dark Knight. Michael Keaton, Dark Knight. Oh, yeah. Here's someone that has it for like, because they figured out it was Dark Knight. See, that the one thing about these is if you can figure out where they're from or whatever, then you can get more money from them. No, I'm going to decline. AJ's calling me now. I'm in the middle of this. Decline, you, AJ. Messing up my video. If AJ calls you, just say, I'm making a video. Bother me. All right, and then the last figure, and then there was a couple accessories. I don't know what they're for. Just some kind of stand. It's like everybody's always trying to talk to me when I'm doing something. Yeah, me, Mr. Popular. You know what I was telling Daisy, right? I was telling Daisy that an author was talking about like the biggest thing that keeps him from writing is people and creating and being creative is people interrupting him all the time, like bothering him. All right, so anyway, oh, what's that? Oh yeah, in here, that's one that's sold. So I think it's like, so one only sold for $8, but look, then one sold for 15. So I just, if I identify it correctly, I think I can get $15. All right, here's the last one. Joker. Mine has a little wear here, but they all seem to have a little bit wear, and I didn't bother clicking on it because I have a variety. I have, Jesus Christ, hold on. Had a couple of prices. It was like almost $10, and then a little over $10. So this is probably $10, you know. So, oh, damn it, I've totally lost count. Okay, 10, 15, 25, what's 12, 25, 37. I already forgot. 37. I was up to 92. Okay, I'm just going to round it out at about $100 worth of figures. And at $100 minus, say, $4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 45. Wait a minute, did I say $4? Yeah, $4. $4 times 9 is 36. So that still leaves $64 in potential profit, or maybe a little more. I don't really know. So was it worth it? Yeah, I guess, you know. I like to challenge myself, you know, and see if I can find stuff. And it can be done. I just bought a lot of something else on eBay that I'll show when I get it. You know, so there it is again. I'll show when I get it. And this, I paid $50, and it's for some pins. you know, like Marvel type pins. But there were like 50 pins, and I found some of the pins are listed right now for more than 15 each, and I got 10 of them, so it's already $150, and then that leaves another 40 or so pins. You know what? While I'm here, let me see if I can show a couple things that I've sold lately. Since I haven't sold anything that's really worth showing specifically and separately in their own video. Here's something I sold. I sold some 1995. These are the Power Rangers. I sold them for $32.99. I'm not sure what they're going to cost to ship. I haven't packed it yet. But I'm proud. This came with other stuff, and I just picked them out and put them together in a lot. I think I have the complete set. I'm not sure. But I'm probably, when all said and done, it's like $20 for those. Let me see if there's anything else over here that's interesting. No, I sold a perfume that someone didn't pay for. True West by Tiffany. This, let me just show that for a second. It has, I would have just put it by now for like $50 and let it sit. But I ran it to auction because for some, and I don't run across this very often, but here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got Chinese writing on the bottom of the bottle. So I'm assuming it's legit, because if someone was faking a Tiffany perfume, they wouldn't put Chinese writing on it. Maybe it's just from China. And then on here, I sold some BS games, $12.99, NBA Jam, Tournament Edition, Tengen. There's nothing exciting here. Let me check somewhere else. And I'll see if I have anything exciting. I sold. Hold on. Just give me a second. Activity. I'm doing this on the fly. Internet is slow. Just give me a second. Internet is very slow. Let me try a different window. Okay. All right. So here. What have we been selling? Resold the vintage lot of now assorted costume jewelry. This is stuff she's had forever at the flea market. It's all wearable and fairly good condition, right?
Yeah.
$50. Nothing really to show. Just a lot of jewelry. Nothing that you wanted to list on its own. Let's see. Some earrings. Whatever. Nothing special. Helena Rubinstein perfume. Nothing special. That was like $27. I sold an Emilio Pucci cologne. Nothing special. $40. So far nothing special. Let me just keep going. 3-man tooled leather barrettes. These are interesting. These hand leather tooled barrettes seem to be worth about $10 a pop. They're really nice. Where did you say they come out of?
What?
The hand tooled barrettes. You said they came out of some country?
South America.
So they're out of South America. They're really neat. Seem to be worth about $10 a pop. If you ever see those, and you buy them to resell, wouldn't pay much for them. Excite-a-Bike, whopping $10 on that. Where's that? Yeah. Some Fontanini. This is why I was bidding on Fontanini stuff. See, like $20. These two little angels. So that's why, like, if I paid, well, these are real teeny. I wouldn't pay $5 a piece for these, right? But even if I had paid $5 a piece, I would have made a few dollars. You know, I wouldn't on those. So the other ones I bid $5. Well, I was willing to pay $5 a piece. They're worth it. Now the perfume, Prince Machiavelli, good perfume maker, $40 on sale. Somebody made us a crapo offer on this, and this was surprisingly bigger than I thought it was. But some idiot had it on sale for like $20. No, $18, right? And I was like, well, that guy's an idiot, and just let theirs sell first. And when ours sells, right? What did you said somebody had that clown that articulated, this is sterling silver. It was like this big.
Oh, somebody offered me $15.
And I was like, well, let's get out of here.
And then I noticed that somebody had it kind of cheap, and I was like,
it messed you up. That's what happened.
So I just put mine on. I mean, I
like
would
$25
have for more.
I would have been like, let that idiot sell his.
I sell stuff, Anthony. I don't want to be, a warehouse. I don't want to hold on to crap.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about the size of that particular item that you wanted to sell, sterling silver choker necklace, $26. right there. I'm like doing this with like one hand. I'll go back a page or two and see if I find anything interesting. That's why I've been doing sales of the week, because it's BS. Like, look, vintage Game Boy Advance official Nintendo carrying case. That's like a total BS sell. I had it for $16.99. I had it at the flea market and in my showcase for over a year. I swear to God, right? So I said, screw it. I'll just put it on eBay for like $17, right? And then I saw it had a watcher, so I put it on sale 10% off, and it sold $15.29. Great. Here's another one of those little silver charms. A CD. This was interesting. This even had a chip. I found a round version of this plate. It's a West Haven handmade Delftware Royal Delft Holland Johans Vermeer wall plate. I found a round version of this plate, and it sold for $100. Mine had a little chip on the corner, so I was like, I didn't pay much for it. I'll just put it at $40, and I got a couple of bids and went all the way up to $46. It's interesting though. Really nice plate. Really nice. All right. But see, it's still, when I do, someone else is texting me now. It's Bath. When I lost track. Bath and Body. That's Bath and Body Works Forever Vanilla Rum. Discontinued fragrance. Zero. Feedback buyer. I got $40. Oh yeah. What I was saying is, if it doesn't sell for $100, I'm not gonna make a special video about, like, whatever. Here's a Holly Hobby, start each day in a happy way porcelain plate. I was able to ship that first class, so it sold for $21.99. So I probably made like $10 on it. Earrings sold for $20. Oh, these are this little Vernon miniature. These things are teeny weeny. They're about the size, like that big. Let me see if you put a coin. Yeah, you put a penny next to it. Look how small it is, right? But because they're very well made, these things sell for about 20 to as much as 30. I think we got from. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Here's a. This is not signed. It was just a vintage clear purple rhinestone open back pin pendant. Got $35 for it. It's on sale for $42. Vintage. And see, it's nothing. It's just it's not signed or anything. It's just a pin and an earrings. Somebody just wanted purple pins and earrings, and I guess that's what made it sell. Marie wrote what color it is. Blue glass necklace sold. Someone probably needed a blue glass necklace. They didn't care if it was a designer. Here's some more Fontanini. Oh, here's the Keith Haring. I think I talked about the Keith Haring. Yeah, I guess that would have been a sale of the week, but I think, did I already make a Keith Haring sale of the week video? I think I talked about that in another video. I'm pretty sure I did. So anyway, I found these at the Meadowlands like 20 years ago. I bought a whole huge basket full of them, and I've been selling them over the years. This is the most I've ever gotten for any of them, but they're really priced high right now. I got $50 a piece for these, and I sold them with another pendant for, I believe, $50. Buyer paid $150. Supposed to be a present. Very interesting, and I've only had them 20 years. Yeah, there's the pendant. I'll show that. Here's a BS NES game, sold for like $18. Here's the pendant. Yeah, I think I've already shown this stuff. I've already talked about it, so I'm just gonna round up here. That's a pendant. As you can see, I sold for $40. So I guess I sold that stuff to the guy for $140 for the 3 items. And then here's yeah, I definitely should, because I talked about the Kenneth J. Lane. Here's a dinosaur I sold, and this is the first out of all the dinosaurs I bought so far. This is the first one I sold. So in terms of like getting my money back on the dinosaurs, I'm far away from that. Even though I've only spent about about 100, maybe about 140 in dinosaurs, but I sold one for $21 at $22. I mean, come on. So I want to make money. Anyway, that's about it for now. You know, that's whatever interesting things I've sold and buying stuff from eBay. But probably the next video I make like this will be, I might just combine videos again unless I have a great sale of the week. Will be when I get the pins that I was talking about. Anyway, anything interesting you want to add to this?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. All right, then. I'm just going to say goodbye. That's my bye. Okay.